Season is quickly approaching for the Lady Flames softball team, number 1 in the preseason CUSA rankings and ranked in the top 20 in the preseason national polls as well. Here to talk more about that is the head coach of the Liberty Lady Flames, Richardson. Coach, good to see you again, and good to be with you here as we get ready to get this season going. Preseason expectations, it seems like it's kind of becoming the norm around here, that a lot is expected of this team.
Well, I have a lot expected of this team as well, but they're a lot of fun, very talented. God has given them amazing gifts, and we have a great opportunity every year, and we're excited right now. I got a couple days before we begin our season in Florida at Leesburg at the spring games, and followed up with the invitational for the ESPN event in Clearwater. So it's great. Competition's going to be awesome, but it's fun to see that the nation is seeing what I see in the talent of this team.
You got so many talented players back from last year, a team that was just an eyelash away from making a super regional. Such a heartbreaking way to go down there, but that's got to motivate a lot of these ladies, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really has motivated. One out away from super regionals, something that has never been accomplished before in this program, and so it's kind of fueling, everyone. Doesn't matter whether they're freshmen or not, but particularly those returning, they want more, and so one pitch at a time.
That probably helps, too, because when you've got a target on your back, being the number 1 team in the league and being one of the top 20 in the country coming in preseason, there's still something else to work towards, right? You can't really rest on your laurels. You're not really worried about that, are you?
No, not at all. I think every one of these players is on a mission, and that mission is to seize the opportunities the Lord has given us through this sport. It's great to see them, a lot more playing with freedom, and once the whole team does that, it's really fun to watch. It's fun to coach.
Talk about some of your players that are back here. Rachel Roop, one of the top players in the country, preseason player of the year in Conference USA, tied for the league lead in homers last year, had a 500-plus on base percentage last year. That led the league. I mean, what a luxury to have her back.
Absolutely. Rupi is very special, and it's exciting to have her still with the passion to compete. I mean, she's a competitor. And I can go down the list. It's exciting, but she is definitely a leader. Even our transfers recognize what she has done on a national scale, and they have looked up to her and learning from her. And it's great to see the legacy continue and what she's going to be being a part of and leaving behind when it's her turn to graduate.
Still like her in that leadoff spot, or do you think about moving her down with that run production?
Well, I like her in the leadoff spot, but she's really comfortable in the number 2 spot, which is a key position I've seen through our lineup. So it's going to be interesting how we're going to be playing around with it. But we've got the return of Savannah, and so, with her at second base and coming back and off of an injury last year, it's going to be great to have her and see what she can do in the leadoff position. But let's see how it all comes together.
Got a couple of newcomers here, a handful anyway. Do you feel like some of them can help you right away?
Yeah, I actually do. When you look, first of all, KK Madry returning. I mean, she had a lot of Sports Center top plays. And then you look at a couple new ones coming into the scene is Paige Dorr, call her Dory, and she's an outfielder from Oregon State in left field. Love her at the plate as well. From the left side, she's got a gun of an arm. The other is you got Savannah Watley, and Watley is also a transfer from Oregon State at shortstop, brings a lot of experience. She has also played in the College World Series. And as I mentioned, Savannah Woodard at second base, coming that 6th season for her because of injury and surgery. We couldn't use her last year. So it's great to have her here. You also see, I can go on and on, which is fun. I mean, but you look at, B-Rob, right? Brooke Roberts leading the nation for the NJCAA in career home runs, having a stellar end of the season last year as MVP at a Conference USA tournament. She's returning. She'll be playing first base, which is great there. We have Bryn McManus with her stick coming on strong at the end of the year. Rachel Crane, call her Craney, at third base. Just a solid defense, and her offense it's all going to be coming together this year for her. And then you look at amazingly at catching when you look at Savannah Jessie, and how amazing she played last year, firing out everybody going to second base. What an arm she has, and offensively producing it. As you see behind us, maybe the scoreboard, these are hitters that are hitting the ball over that clock. It is awesome to see them, and I don't want to miss out anyone. You got Jemiah Byram. She also has contributed a little bit at a freshman year and is going to be contributing more this year. And then the circle. I know you want to talk about the circle.
Get ready to get to the pitching pitching staff here. Yeah.
I can keep going. We got Alyssa Hinault, who's also was a player of the year. Brooke, you got offensively. You have to keep an eye on a freshman, Alexia Carrasquillo. And then off the bench, you might be seeing Paige Bachman. We'll talk about her pitching. But offensively, it's fun to be able to share this excitement with you. I'm not surprised they're higher ranked, but we got to prove it. Talk is cheap. But we're ready for some action.
Yeah, well, with the pitching staff, kind of wrap up on this. Elena Escobar, preseason pitcher of the year. We know her marks from last year: 2.75 ERA, third best in the league, fourth in innings pitched, third in strikeouts as well. How much are you going to be relying on her? But then also having Kaylin Yoder coming back, who led the league in strikeouts last year.
Yeah, I tell you, when you look at she's just very special. And I knew that when we played against her. And now with her, what she did last year at the end of the season, we beat Georgia in the regionals. They came back to beat us. And then the response that E had just shows she has a heart of a champion. And you need that. And she had a little injury. We were working on that last year. I think she's coming back strong right now, and she's a nursing major. She's going to really make a difference in healthcare in her future as well with patient care, but she's taking care of business in the circle. And then we just look at, all around, you look at Yoder, call her Yo, just very special, strong this year, even stronger, more, she's tasting it. I don't know how else to say it. When you're 1 out away and she realizes, man, could I have done more? She has done a lot more in preparation for the season, and we're expecting more from her as well. And from the left side, that's amazing. And then we have Paige Bachman, who's really been stepping it up. And so at 6'2" in the circle, let's see what she can do. Tyler also. Tyler Oob is coming on strong. She had some surgery in the off season, and just her change of speed and what she brings to offer is exciting to see. K-Love and Haley McManus as well. And then keep your eye on our little freshman, Danner Allen, looking really good as a lefty. So we'll see how much she gets. So I'm really proud of this team, as you can tell, excited. It's probably the most depth in talent that we've had so far here at Liberty, and excited they're paving the way for greatness.
Awesome stuff. We're looking forward to the season opener coming up here this Thursday, Liberty and Radford down in Florida. Coach, appreciate the time. Look forward to watching your ladies out there compete.
Thank you, and God bless everyone, and go Flames!